Ah! Alright. There we go.
Oh, here we are again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I still want to go through this door.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Take that, British
Perhaps
guy.
He wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Oh, we love that lounge. We love the lounge.
I'm going to go in and out of
this
the lounge.
room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Nope. Sucker.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Just get through this door. And I'm gonna go over here. I still want to get to this little, what's it called? Catwalk?
Look, Stanley, I think
that
perhaps
catwalk,
we've
yeah.
gotten off on the wrong foot.
This is really high up.
I'm not your enemy, really.
Lots of
I'm not.
boxes.
I realize that
Skylight out
investing in your
there.
trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Of course.
Is this someone you've been neglecting, Stanley? Someone you've forgotten about? Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Okay,
This
we
is
already
it,
said the
Stanley.
door. It was
Your
locked.
chance to
Go over
redeem
here.
yourself. To put your work
Oh.
aside. To let her
Yeah, you
back
went right
into
back
your
here.
life.
But
She's been waiting.
You just
the
avoid
only
this.
thing in there
Avoid
is
the
a
phone. Yeah.
So avoid the phone?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you answered it last
Yes,
time.
Yeah.
You just
But
followed his advice.
we may not be able
It
to.
was so compelling.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do
Go out
this.
here.
To reach out to her.
No!
If you
I
can
can't get out the
truly
door.
place your faith in another,
Don't answer that phone.
then pick up the
Okay.
phone.
I'm just gonna sit here.
It's plugged in.
Just gonna walk around. Ooh.
You unplug it.
As Stanley picked up the phone,
Yes!
a white light engulfed him,
What?
filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, come on. Just open the door so we can go
It's
back out.
definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
No.
comes in.
That's not what
fade to
happens.
white, roll
That
credits.
is not what happened.
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person
how
named
fat that
Stephen
tie
has a
is.
choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person
Fish.
who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30?
My
I'm
goodness.
supposed to be having a back
Is it
sack and crack."
4:30? A back sack and crack? Practice? What?
I feel like we're gonna practice
Excellent.
decision
Oh,
making.
God.
Making choices on a regular basis
Oh.
is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
This guy's head in
Most
a...
medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
yeah.
Okay.
It's probably the Stanley Parable. Oh.
Welcome back.
Ooh, this is
You may
new.
have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay, I do want to leave, so glad he opened the door.
How do we get...
But that doesn't mean I'm gonna do
Is that-
anything he says. Okay,
You have to ride
I do
the,
have to go on here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Now that we know
He made
your
it so you
choices
couldn't
are
jump
meaningful,
off.
We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
We
That
never
story
did
would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
He made it so you can't jump, you can't...
I wonder what else he has changed. Oh, that's not creepy at all. That was the door we were supposed to go through.
Yeah.
So
He's gonna make you go back through the two-choice door.
Oh,
Ooh,
go through
that
the other
lounge.
door.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Can you go back
Now
out the...
remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Well, we know the extent of the choices of the door on the right.
Well,
so
it might have been different now.
you want to go try it?
I don't know if you can now.
Oh, because it probably closed behind us. Let's see.
Can you go back out?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Nope. Once a choice is made, seems like you're kind of stuck there until another.
Yet there was not a
arises.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Tips
there.
for not getting fired. Talk
If
less.
you ever play this game, I recommend going and looking at all the whiteboards. They are funny.
There's that broom closet. Oh.
Yeah, the broom closet. That was
Here's the
fun,
way.
too.
Oh, you can't go down.
No! So
He's
when we first came
making
here,
us do it.
obviously there's a door down there, and you could go down the
Coming to a
stairs.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
He's really being kind of vindictive here. Ooh, can we? Nope. Right.
Boss's office.
Office. I'll go down here.
I feel like...
All right.
Whoa.
This does look
It's different.
Okay.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human
What was the code on the door?
Shocked,
2845.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who
Yeah, I
orchestrated
think
this
so.
until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Ooh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
All right.
Is that it? You click.
I clicked and...
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
I'm standing in front of the receiver as close as possible.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the
This guy's a
receiver.
jerk.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying to speak into the receiver. Clicking.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You behave exactly as Stanley would.
Whoa.
That means choosing responsibly and
I'm so
always putting the
confused.
story
We
first.
did
I'm
what
quite
he
sure
said.
you'll be up to the task.
You shouldn't
Just
listen.
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing this again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
No.
It's like an unfinished door. Can you go in that room?
I'm confused.
No.
Okay. So we can't.
Can you go back
in
out?
there.
Ah.
No. Oh.
There's no. It's a conference room again. That's all disheveled.
It's a mess.
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what?
great.
What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone? Left here like
Broken.
so much garbage.
Literally,
it's worthless
I can't
now.
get over there.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To
Oh,
willingly
wow.
destroy
Look
all
at
of my work?
this.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do?
There's stairs there.
What do
Okay,
I
okay.
Oh.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Whoa!
What's going on?
He's shutting the game off. Yeah.
This is really...
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Calm
Didn't I
down.
impress upon you how important it was to be
nowhere
like
out of
Stanley?
here.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
What?
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
I think it's what?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Wait,
he
now
entered the
we're...
door on his
Look.
left.
Hey.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The
I need you
end.
to walk through the door.
He's.
Are you listening
Thank
to
you
me?
for playing the Stanley
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs me. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the
He
right
sounds
thing to
so
do.
sad.
I know, he's like
Take
completely.
as much time as you need.
Oh god. I think that's
I think.
that's
Yeah,
it.
that's it. Okay.
Oh,
And
We're
we're back
back.
at the beginning again. So let's hold off there. We will come back and make some more choices in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let us know what you think in the comments. What choices have you made, or would you make? Were you Stanley in the Stanley Parable? Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
bye.